The video is locked.
One coming, the other one's just coming up here. So the reason I moved forward a little bit more there was because the bus behind me had sort of slightly blocked the road a little bit, and they just moved up to make sure that the police vehicle got through. So I could tell by the sound that the ambulance that I let out wasn't the next vehicle that I could hear. I don't suppose you would be able to hear that on here, but yeah, hopefully you can see how I just negotiated that. Now the van in front actually started to move, which shows that they were watching the traffic lights, but they obviously could not have been checking their mirrors, or perhaps they've got something on loud in their car and they couldn't hear the siren come up. Now I could see it very clearly, and I could hear it for ages. You should be checking your mirrors regularly so you don't get caught out doing things like that. So take a look at the signage where we leave this roundabout. It's telling us that we're entering a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, and the sign is the clearway sign. So clearway means no stopping. That means on this piece of road they don't want people pulling up on the side of the road and parking up for whatever reason, not letting out a friend or anything like that. So the only time that you can stop on a no stopping clearway is, say, like there where the traffic lights were for the pedestrian crossing. If they went to red, obviously we've got to come to a stop. If there was temporary traffic lights, if there was a roadwork controller with a stop and go board, or maybe a police officer or something like that that might be directing the traffic, or you're stopping the traffic here, anything like that, then you can stop, but you mustn't pull over on the side of the road. You have a little look along here in a minute, and what you'll see is a lay-by on the left. Now the lay-by is not on the road, so you could pull over on the side here. Now quite often where you have a clearway, it will keep repeating it, so the sign, the red order sign with the red diagonal cross on it, will be repeated regularly while you go along the road, and that means that that rule applies for that whole section. But then, so see where we're coming now up to this roundabout. If the clearway was now finishing, then they would have a sign here, but it isn't. So there's no sign whatsoever, which means that the clearway continues for the next section. So let's have a little look when we leave. Still no sign, so we're still on the clearway. So we're following this all the way, and then I want you to have a little look when we get to the top of this road, because what you're going to see is that clearway sign, and then underneath it it's going to say end. It's just coming into view now underneath the 30 sign. Can you see it there? Look. So it now means that beyond this sign, if I need to pull over on the left, I can. Potholes. Don't you just hate them? They seem to be everywhere. You can't go anywhere pretty much now in the UK without going through a pothole or going near them. So my advice to you, spot them nice and early, and wherever possible try to straddle them. If the pothole is quite close to the curb but it's enough room to safely and comfortably pass your left wheel on the left hand side, that's what I suggest that you do. If it's in the middle of the road, then obviously just comfortably straddle it. But if the pothole is closer to where your right wheel is, then you have to think carefully about whether you can move to the right and straddle it, and you can only do that if you don't affect the oncoming traffic, or whether you can comfortably start to come up on the left-hand side of it to put your right wheel to the left-hand side. But you don't want to be driving through, because obviously they don't do your tyres or your car any good. I mean, you could literally blow your tyre out depending on how you hit it. It can affect your shock absorbers and suspension and things like that. Look at that idiot. Couldn't wait for everybody else. And the other thing is to be very careful of is when it's been raining, because in the road it could look like a nice a cute little puddle. Not that puddles are cute, but a cute little puddle, but actually what it is a deadly pothole that's full of water. So it just be careful. Does it look okay for this section? Yeah, can you see the blue car up there with the indicator on?
Yeah.
So I'll pop the car into third, but have a little think about the fact that he's most probably in the vehicle, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or she, because the indicator is on. And they might just move straight up. Oh, hello. Is that not what we just said?
Yeah.
Just watch in case it starts doing a turn in the road.
The video is locked.
It's almost like I'm a mind reader. Shame I can't predict the lottery numbers. The sort of things that I'm pointing out that chances are, with obviously your little experience of driving, you most probably wouldn't have even thought of that, but you can see what I actually said might happen did happen, didn't it?
I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of our Pick and Mix. If you did, then give us a like, and if you'd like to see some more videos to help you along your learner driver journey, then hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.